Hello. Hope everyone's doing well. So I was kind of cruising the top at Bubbas and looking down. I could see the deer tracks and stuff. There was a big footprint, but it was kind of close to the edge, so. But that's why I decided to come in this side. Plus I want to see. Ooh, it is icy. I want to see what the water in the hole looks like. So right now what I'm doing is basically following this deer. It's by itself. That's what it looks like anyway. Down this way. And then back up that way. I don't want to go up that way. Probably went out into the big woods back there. Alright, here's another track. This is heavily traveled, you can see. Crunch, crunch. Oh, there's a cardinal on the ice. That looks badass. Look at that. Ooh, there's a knock. Unless the ice just popped. Yeah, there's ice over here on this side. Let's see. Okay. Now, technically, we're in a public sector. Doesn't really make much difference, but. Alright, it might have been some cracks in the ice. I don't know where it begins and where it ends, so I'm not going down there. But there's a couple of cracks, so that might be what it was. This is actually where I seen Janice the one day in the beginning. Very beginning when he started coming around. But I was on the other side of that mound. Looking this way. The deer ended up coming all down here anyway. Let's see what that is. Looks like it might have been a big footprint that spread out, but it might just be dumb luck. That's some thick ice though. Look how much thicker it is than the layer next to it. As you go in, it gets deeper. Almost every body of water does that, right? The middle, or there's pockets where it's deeper. That's going to be harder to freeze, obviously. Let's see. Let's look down in the dirt. Everything's ice. I'm not gonna make a long video today. I'm gonna go try to tap in a little bit. There's ice on everything. It's well below freezing today. I think it's about 25, something like that. Look at that. Almost looks like this. Oops, it broke. That is crazy. Well, what would have did that? It's hard to do. That's what it looks like though, like 4 fingers. Like without a thumb, just 4 fingers. Maybe that's, oh, well. It's interesting. Oh, what do you think? Something little maybe came through me. It's very hard to tell if they're little tiny footprints like from a rabbit or a squirrel. But if this was a critter, you'd probably have stuff the whole way along, unless it just didn't break the ice. But it's a pretty lightweight. I'm not applying much pressure. I love shit like that, where I go from, my intrigue starts to fade and then something just brings me right back. Never in the wrong place. You just can be in the wrong space within yourself. These both broke the same day. This huge one here, it fell back here somehow. And that one broke at the base the same day. Oh, within the same couple days. That's like the third alarm. Somebody was digging down here. Look how deep they dug. Again. What time is it? Yeah. I never go up this way. This looks like it's been heavily traveled. Deer have been foraging quite a bit. There. That really, that like wet kind of snow. After the major snowfall the other day, we got like ice rain a couple days ago. Like right after, the day after. That's interesting. The deer came through there though, so it's probably just broke ice where they stepped. It's really, you gotta really pay attention, right? Because look how big my foot looks in the snow. See what I'm saying? Like, so you really gotta pay attention with the snow. A lot of people will see something and be like, oh my god, it's huge, but you gotta be really cautious. Same thing with mud, it spreads. Same thing with sand. It's a little different, but wow. This has been heavily beat up. Probably a couple of mountain bikes. Yep, yeah, there's a couple of mountain bikes have been through here for sure. Which really takes a lot of balls, honestly. This is straight ice. So you gotta be ultimate. And a little bit crazy. That's what it takes. Even just stepping off that ledge with those double trees. Almost slipped. It's just straight up ice. See that? There's a whole thick layer of it. About an inch before you hit the ground. Alright peeps, I hope you have a wonderful day. Stay blessed, stay safe. I'm gonna get out of here. I'll get some lunch. It's been a long morning. Busy, but we don't get to come over to Bubbas often, so I figured I'd come in this side. Check things out for a minute. It's an interesting area. Let's get closer. As always, guys, if you see something, please say something. Leave a timestamp. I know that I say this a lot, but there's a lot of people who might not address the timestamps, but so many people look at it when you guys put them in there. Appreciate you. Go get a little warm. Somebody just told me we're getting snow again, so if that happens, I'll try and be the first one in a couple places. It's not always easy with my schedule, but do my best to always get out there. Quiet, super quiet. Still birds chirping and stuff, so I mean, it's hard to say for sure what's going on right now, but that's the second fire siren. You can tell something's going on out there. Oh, that's good. I was gonna say I gotta find a safe way to cross back over. That'll do. That's another thing too. When stuff falls from up high and it lands, sometimes it leaves like a big impression. I'm gonna find a footprint this year, I hope so. I hope so. All last year, I didn't find one worth casting. Well, the one, but that was this, probably about this time last year. I gotta make sure I have the stuff on me too. That's the most that's the most important part. Alright, I'm out of here. Be safe, stay blessed. As always, guys, see you on the next one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Deuces.